Hello, Internet. It's nice finally having my house in order here, so that I can sit down here at my writing desk, listening to the sweet tunes of Pigstep playing, and actually finally properly have an intro to one of these videos. Now, let's get through my to-do list of unfinished projects that really need to be resolved. First, you can see this lovely tree that I have put here at the front of my base, but when I made it, I set it out with the intention that I would also put in stairs, and the stairs are not in yet. So, we just need to finish this by putting in some stairs, and then, once I have the stairs in place, we should probably go back to Spawn Valley area and interact a bit more with the rest of the server. After all, we will soon be having the pig race, and I should actually have a pig. And my understanding is that in addition to it being Pride Month and us all having pride skins, there is also this Unortho-tower being built, and I should go build my lair of the Unortho-tower. So that's what we will be doing today. Putting in new stairs, going over to the Unortho-tower, putting in stairs there, and also checking in on the pig situation. Now, do I understand how Lightmatica works? Answer, no, probably not. However, will that stop me? No, probably not. I need to alter the placement for that. However, loading it up at least does allow me to determine that this should be a nether brick. And now let us dismiss the schematic and just continue placing this rather than trying to get the spiral to work. So, I'll just finish the spiral staircase and then we can go check on the pig situation. And it's so nice to be working on projects that I can just get done and finish. We have these beautiful stairs that, yes, do need to be decorated, but it's nice having the stairs in. And now let's take advantage of being up the top of these stairs to go visit town, and yes, I do have my glamour on. I have been considering being seen around town without my glamour on, since I do want to be, obviously, my own doppelganger, but I'm not certain I'm willing to go through with that. And at the very least, I'm not ready to begin that right now. I would like to do some things I can actually finish instead. So, I don't yet have a tamed pig, but as part of the preparation for the pig race, I need to tame, name tag, and train my overworld strider. So that's 10 sugar, a book, and a golden apple, and it is not placed into my crafting grid as one might assume, and as I had assumed, but apparently instead I throw these out onto the floor together. I am still confused and confuzzled. Horse training guide, how do you do this? Help! Also, I should retrieve my horse from wherever it is it has been wandering, because I pulled out my horse to do things around this area, and now my horse is gone somewhere. So, upon scrying for where my horse was last observed, apparently the foolish thing has escaped into the nether. Or apparently my horse has disappeared through my nether portal, which is the last place I would have thought to look, but also probably should have been the first place. It is my horse. Well, it is now time to pick a pig for my own. And I see right over here, right by this ender chest, just waiting for someone, a poor, unclaimed pig in need of a saddle and a name. Strider Pig. Because I have been living in the nether long enough that everything is striders now, especially pigs, carrot on a stick, Strider's warped fungus on a stick. Basically the same thing, right? So, speed training manual. Come on. It appears my horse has located some friends. Now A, because you were about to shoot at me, and B, because you saw me with my wings active. Now, I have the distinct feeling like there are certain places I should not return to until I have obtained a bucket of milk. Can you just stay here for a moment, horse? I swear I will be back for you. Now we just convert golden apples. That'll still only be 5 horse training books, and I have heard that there are those with as many as 12 already applied to some of their pigs. So, my Strider pig has now been taught some of speed training. Hopefully that will be enough, but I do know how to get back here, and may continue to train him off-camera between now and the pig race. After all, I wouldn't want all of my secrets to be on video. Well, that is decidedly suboptimal. I had been intending to try to find a cow in the nearby area, and even had a bucket of milk to try to get rid of the bad omen. Where are these silly villagers that triggered this raid? Well, it seems I will simply have to slaughter every last one of these pillagers. And I don't have my wings on. Trying to get out of a hole like that is a miserable exercise in frustration. It appears there is at least one last escaped nuisance that I must find and hunt down if I wish to dispose of the evidence that this raid ever happened. As well as 2 raiders remaining. As well as, of course, defeating every subsequent wave of this menace. Why must there be loose villagers on this server? Well, it appears I cannot find the 2 remaining pillagers who are smart enough to avoid me completely. Wise of them. I was a fool when I thought that I could merely leave and give up on this. It is in my nature to finish what I have started. And I will finish this. Now let's leave my horse alongside my Strider. I will be back. Lead me to your fellow pillager. What has thee in thrall? Apparently pillagers are enthralled by redstone. Or perhaps goats. I have no idea what ensorcelment has befallen these pillagers, but it is hilarious. And incredibly satisfying. I will have to study this particular ensorcelment further, so that I can inflict it on more pillagers. It is as if they cannot see me. Still, since I do not currently have Bad Omen, and cannot trigger a raid elsewhere, let's retrieve more arrows. Since if my problem right now is that I cannot approach that thing in melee to slay it, I am perfectly capable, too, of shooting it from a distance. Were I a better elvish marksman, perhaps I would fly while I shot this beast. But as it is, I will simply stand here and enjoy having the unlimited power of the high ground. We shall be victorious. Some things simply are inevitable. And I am very glad I decided to finish what I started. It feels so satisfying. The effect of knockback. Look at them flung across the world like rag dolls. That which is mine equal and opposite power. Vex. Now, who would win? One true player? Or 3 of their iron-bound kin? Fortunately, I am not above cheating. And by cheating, I mean bringing a bow to a sword fight. And bringing my superior eyesight and situational awareness, which I acknowledge is a weird thing to say, but being iron-bound does not notably improve one's ability to notice things. Indeed, it has been known to damage. Well, it seems that my kinsmen are less tolerant to being ironbound to an evoker. Particularly not if the evoker which bound them has then been slain. This is useful for me to know. It appears that nuisance made me drop my axe. Still, I have little mercy or sympathy for those that have iron-bound my kinsmen. And I have at least one totem to replace the one that he casually destroyed. Well, that was considerably more exciting than I had planned for this episode to be, but I will claim my victory. And now, 'tis time for me to take and construct the next floor of this Unortho-tower. still need to finish putting in the cloud cover at the top of this floor. But other than that, I do love my floating staircase here, as well as, behind it, the cute little statue in this temple. An ally lifting you on up to the next floor. And there we go. As the sun rises over Dead Horse Bridge, and the phantoms burn in the light of the rising sun, I think I'm willing to declare this, at least temporarily, enough cloud cover. And thus, with my floor over, there's nothing left to do but go over to the pig race, take my enchanted carrot on a stick. Now we will just return to my pig and do as best I can in the upcoming race, however poorly that compares.